Oh, how about that? I've got, what have I got? Some time again. I love that. 30 minutes. I like to keep an eye on these things. I just wanted to tell you, guess what? I woke up this morning, this cat was in the bed again. This cat. It sleeps here on my windowsill. There. Where? I just wanted to show you. But I woke up and this happened the other day. And it was over, it had gone from the window over there. And I woke up with it over here with my bag of stones. I sleep with this bag of stones, Ozzy. You'll like this, and Sharon. I found this bag of stones. Well, I only find them, I collected them, and I keep them in this bag and I sleep with them. So they didn't always go in the bag. Sometimes I lay them on myself like crystals. They're just old stones that I found. But I did a whole thing about it before. And they burn patterns into them. But I use it like a heat bag on my stomach and let it suck out all the old bits of spit that people have thrown at me. But I did used to just sleep on it used to make me laugh that people say about sleeping with infinite comfort items like old soggy blankets and things. I do that as well, as you can see. I like my old shack. And I sleep on a riverbed. Sometimes I just spread them all out over my blankets and just lay on top of them. But at the moment I sleep them in a rock bag. This is an old from Primark. I got a duvet cover. I'm allowed to say Primark because I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to say it. Primani, we call it. Like Armani. Primani. We used to call it that anyway, years ago in the olden days. Where did you get that from? Primani. What's the other one they used to call it? I forgot. What was it called? Primani. We just called it Primani, didn't we? It had a duvet in it. Like a duvet cover. And I liked it because it was brushed cotton. I was going through a brushed cotton phase the first time. The second time, from when I was a child. And it has stags on it, which is my other things. That's what my winter sets do. But they came, this is what I loved about it. It came in these little bags, which I thought if I still had children at school, they'd been great for like plimsoll bags, wouldn't they? If kids still had those like we had to when we went to school. For your indoor shoes that you hung on your peg. But now I fill it with stones and sleep with it like one of those things you put around your neck, lavender in and put the microwave. It's so good though. You know what? It's so good. I love my bag of stones so much. Anyway, I woke up this morning and the cat was on top of them over this side of the bed. But the last time that happened, which was last week, oh, the dog's haven't scratched it. How about a dog with a flea? She loves it though. She'd be sad about her fleas. Look, she's lying over there with them. Make sure they spread all around the house. I haven't done a wash today. She's probably scratching because she's got dirt on her. I think. I know. I thought that might make her itchy. We'll see. It's a juggling act, isn't it? Weird fortune thing. Well, I know because I get itchy with all sorts of things. Like shampoo makes me itch. And I was around my friends and I'm vegan, as you may know. But I'm also lactose intolerant. So I went around with friends a while back and they had pizza. And I had a bit of pizza and literally within seconds I was scratching my arms off. So, from the milking. So I'm wondering if I'm itchy now because I've been buying bread for milking. I don't always check. Dolly says no. So that's interesting, isn't it? Well, about as interesting as anything else we've had to listen to so far today, yes. So anyway, I had this great big spider. I collect wolf spiders. And my son kicked off the other night. I heard this panic sound from his bedroom. Like that. I thought, oh, Jesus, what's happened? Is he doing one of them, like, in excess things? That's honestly the first thing that came to mind. I'm not even joking. But it turned out there was just a big spider in his bed. I had to catch it. It was massive. It was so big. But it wasn't as big as one I had in my bed that time. And I caught it and let it go under... I made a thing under my cabinet. You see that blanket there? Because they clearly like to get in beds, don't they? So I tucked that old blanket under my cabinet and I let them go under there and I told them to go in. But then he said he killed it the other day because it had gone back into his room. It's like, well, it's done now, isn't it? But when I let it go in here, because I took it out of his room and let it go into my cupboard, and then I had to slip this blanket over my face because I thought it might try and crawl in to say thank you, to give me a kiss in the night. I didn't really want that, but I woke up that night and the cat was in the bed as well. So I don't think he was trying to scare off the spider or what was going on, to be honest. So there, that's that really. What's next to my bed? That's my soup terrain. Can you see it? I keep going on about. Well, there's nothing much in there at the moment, I don't think. Tarot, clearly. I have to have those to hand at the moment. I'm going through a phase. I've got some more tarot sets downstairs. I know it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? But I like it now, especially since I read that Iris Murdoch book, the Iris trilogy. She lived in a what's she live in? A house full of things, probably. Probably that's what it was called. So I like to pull her out of my back pocket every now and again. If it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. I came back to bed just so I could tell you that story, really. Plus, I was feeling tired. I fed the birds. Looked at some clouds. I don't know. 15%. Oh God, where's my phone charger? I hate that. It's downstairs. I have to get up and go down and move it around again. I have to go to the bank today, get some money, do the dog. Think about changing. Do you like this duvet set? It's nice, isn't it? This is my. This is an actual duvet cover, and the other side's pink. I'll show you, but I use it as a sheet a lot. I'm going through. Look, it's good, isn't it? It's one of the good things about using duvet covers as sheets. You get twice as many for the same price. I thought you'd like it because it's dark and it's got mushrooms on it. So there. The weather's changing. I'm starting to think about putting my winter set on. This is quite Christmassy though, isn't it? This one probably needs a wash before. Well, we've still got some sunlight to dry things off. I was doing this the other day. I started crying that it was nearly Christmas because my sweet peas were starting to go over. They were starting to turn. They'd got a bit like musty. And so I was throwing myself into a deep depression early about the impending winter. And I said to my son, oh God, it's like it's nearly winter. He goes, well, it's only... And I thought about it's not even the summer holidays, is it? Just about. I mean, it is the summer holidays now. It's not even September, basically. It's like, do you know what? I maybe ought to enjoy the summer a bit more. We're not even back at school yet, and I'm already depressed. I'm sitting in the pits of winter already. See, Dolly's getting in the mood as well. Look, we're going to spend the rest of the year here. Get some more duvets down, get some more blankets out. Just settle in, really. Turn the music up. Start burning things. It's our season, really, isn't it? I don't know what to do now. I was dressed and I'm not. I'm back in bed. Shabina. What's a Shabina? It's just a Shabina, isn't it? That's all. Maybe a shabby Sabrina. I don't know. Shabina. I think that's what it is. It's a shabs, isn't it? You got your shabs on. He knows that bit. That's what Crowley used to call them, isn't it? Put your shabs on. They can mean anything though. Put your shabs. Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown Owl. I was going for the Crowley phase a while back. Mrs. Growly Owl, I called her. Growly Owly. Mrs. Crowley. Not that again, they say. Jesus, you have to keep pulling these things up. Pulling all these dead people out of the ground. Byron, Crowley, Mrs. Crowley, Mrs. Byron, Mrs. Brown Hen. Why can't you do something normal? I'm dragging all these dead people around with you all the time. What do you mean? You'll do it, talking about old history. You'd be glad when you're dead that people talk about you all the time. Oh, I don't know. What are they going to say? What are they going to say about you? What are they going to say about you? I don't really know. But when I'm a ghost, I won't care. I'll laugh. I'll be running around the other ghosts just kicking up our heels, saying you knew nothing about me. Nothing at all. Nothing but the lies you wanted to believe. Now what am I going to do now? I'm going to throw this. I'm going to be a cat and knock all your things on the floor. I'm just going to tickle them down, like strutting up and down like I used to before, just to get you warmed up to the way I was going to be doing things when I was a ghost. I know. I'm knocking water in your computer. I think I might do that first. But I'll make you think you've done it yourself. I'll just tickle your hands. In fact, I might get inside you and just be the remote control person. I don't know yet. Do something nice. It will be nice. It'll be nice for me. What do you mean? You're going to turn me into a fly? Well, I'll annoy you even more then. I'll go around someone's house who thinks a fly's a bad spirit, and I'll just go and sit on their window and, make them have a dream or something. I don't know yet. I'll do something fun though. I think it's going to be loads of fun being dead. I know we won't be dead though, because the spirit's transient. The spirit never dies. We already had that with the birds again. They're fairies. They just keep swapping around. I was told again today. That strange brown blackbird has just come to visit. I think it's one of the wrens. Which was one of my dogs before. When it came, it was my dog had just been put to sleep. That wasn't with me anymore. And then the wren turns up the next day. I said, oh, she's come to visit. I used to call the other one wren. And she comes a little brown hen. She told me today. I've just popped in, look, just to remind you that we have a swap around. And then old Pen Charlie was the other one. Old Pen Pie. They move. They swap about. Just to remind you they can. I've forgotten. So there. Buttons for eyes. Look, I put that Ace of Spades card up with can you see? With my bird picture my mum got me when I said going through that raven phase. I wasn't just going through that raven phase, but when I was first doing it, she got it for my birthday or Christmas. It's really nice. It's embroidered. I think it's a starling rather than a raven, but I love it anyway. And the other day I stuck my Ace of Spades card up there that I just found on my altar one day. I came home and somebody put it on the altar, so I thought that's nice of him, wasn't it? So I'll give it to the starling. I give it to the starling. I think it looks quite nice up there. I can sit here looking at it and just sing to Lemmy. I'll sing him down from the heavens. That's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. He was with his umbrella upside down as well, wasn't he? That was an umbrella, it was a hat. I don't know. I didn't wear my glasses then either. We win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. How many rock stars do I know? Not many, really. Not many at all. I've lived in a bit of a... What did I live in? A bit of a cupboard, or whatever it's called. A wormhole. I don't really know. I don't really know at all. What came up? Why am I thinking shark and thinking... What came up with shark earlier on? Because of the carpet shark. My son has a carpet shark. I just have the box. Carpet sharks, ferrets. We have ferrets as well, but they were called carpet sharks because they used to attack your feet. You walked in the room. They were violent, nasty things. They weren't. They were funny. They were quite teethy. I remember when we first got them. We were wearing gauntlets they came with, and we'd taken them out. And this woman came up and tickled them and said, "Oh, they bite." Because they do, don't they? They bite and they hold on to you and they don't let go. It's like, well, yeah, they do. But do you know what? There we go. You can stick your hand in a ferret's mouth. What do you think's going to happen? They came like that. What do you think of wearing gloves? Oh, fuck me, they're bastards. Fucking bastards. They were cute though. You're supposed to have them from kits, aren't you? So you can run them in properly and rub them all over dogs and things like that, and then they're friendly with each other. You have to rub them around each other all the time. When they have them in the old sheds. What do you mean we don't need to talk about this anymore? They'd wean the ferrets with the puppies at the same time, wouldn't they? And feed them out the same bowl, so the dogs would get used to them. Like the working, scrapping dogs, you know, those nasty things like I've got here. That didn't kill that pigeon the other day that went in my house because I shouted at her. I screamed my head off like a lunatic and said, I'll get you the towel of doom if you touch that fucking bird, you dickhole. Look, this thing here, this teddy thief. She only comes into bed to get these teddies because she knows she's not supposed to touch these ones. These are my best ones. Look, I got these recently just to make myself, you know, feel comfortable. Little dragon, my little Welsh dragon, and my pink, you know who, that pink rabbit of doom. It's a hare, I think. I like to think it's like, because a hare's foot's lucky, isn't it? If you've got a hare's foot. So well, have all four. I've got 4 hare's feet. Pink ones with flowers on. No, it's much more lucky, isn't it? It's where this whole hare wind keeps coming from. This whole jinking wind. Anyway, so she does. She only crawls in the bed when I've got these because she knows she's not supposed to touch them. There we go. Or if she wants to lie near my stones, which she's done before as well. These are the Feng Shui sticks. Let's go through this. Or Fang Susie, whatever we call them, Fang Sue's ones. The Feng Shui. Let's say it properly. I don't know how we're supposed to say it. These things, look. Fortune telling sticks, Feng Shui. Let's pull some, it's fun, isn't it? I like doing all this stuff with you. It's much more fun than doing it by myself. I just found these in a charity shop for £1 and I thought, well, I can't not buy those. It gives my tarot. Look, £1, I'm not lying. This is my tarot chance to have a rest. I've just favoured myself with the Rider White deck because you know who and you know why Pamela Coleman Smith ended up being my friend. Probably because I went in and called it the cursed deck. Another cursed deck, please. I always used to call it the cursed deck because it always looked cursed. Number 5. That's nice. She sent that on purpose. What's it mean? Because you know why? We like the pentacles, the 5, the 5-fingered death punch, as I like to call it. Batonette's the shoe. What's this? 5. You will achieve what you desire. I love that because I never know what I want. And usually it's just to... What do I usually say? I remember getting this fairy come through the window, you know, them seed things a while back. And you have to make a wish and catch them. So I just want things to work out as they should. And then it just blew under the bed. I was like, well, okay then. What's that? I went to a girl the other day and I'm sure she wished that my dog got a biscuit because I told her. I caught it on Friday in the park. I was waiting for coffee and gave it to this small child who was in the queue and said, you have to make a wish, blow it, and it takes it away. And I had a dream that she wished my dog got a biscuit because I said that Dolly was looking for a biscuit when she had her nose in the bush. Dolly gets loads of biscuits. 26. Keep a secret you have for at least a month. That might be hard. You will soon embark on an enjoyable adventure. That keeps coming up. But that comes up with the Fool, doesn't it, as well? The Fool comes up a lot. I love the Fool's got a white dog like me. I know. 24. Juliet Dreamboat Queen. You will soon find out who your real friends are. Oh God, 5% battery. 5-finger death punch mark 2. Oh, they all fell out. That's not good, is it? I just do it this way. You have to just choose, don't you? There's nothing to choose. Tiny breath of 4 tones is based on central song. Shall I blow them? $19. Again. Did we get 19 already? 19. Oh, not this again. Someone who is jealous will soon cause an argument. That came up before, didn't it? Someone who is jealous will soon cause an argument. I wonder who that could be. Who'd be jealous of me? Lying around all the time, doing nothing but play with bits of old stick. Let's see. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Let's see. You will meet someone who will bring you rewards and pleasure. Well, no wonder the other person is going to be jealous. Probably that's not what they wanted to happen. Could be anyone there. The whole soulmate thing. It might just be a bird in the garden. Or Like that one yesterday was feeding me blackberries. That brought me rewards and pleasure. Who am I going to meet, do you think? Who's going to give me pleasure? Who could that be? You're trying to wind them up on purpose, aren't you? Yes. Go and get them one of these packs of winding sticks for Christmas. Give one to all the children. Just let them sit in the corner. In fact, and then don't give them to them. Can I play with the sticks, please? No. They're mine. You can't touch them until you've grown up. Go and play some stones in the garden. Oh, guess what I've got, Mark? You'll love this. I've got the 7 mature. I love 7 mature. Can you see? Look. That came from a meme. And I can't stop going on about it. Pisces are 7 mature. Capricorns are 1 mature. You argue over something trivial, number 7. I don't see that that's true, to be honest. And I just can't stop going on about it now. 7. I'm not bloody 7. I could be at least a 3 or a 2. But then I realised now I have to go on about all the good 7 things. So I just call it 7 mature. I'm only 7 mature. Taurus was 5 mature. 5-finger death punch mature. And Gemini was 10 mature. Capricorn was 1 mature. I can't remember any of the others. Lucky for us though, Ronaldo wears a 7 shirt. 7 of Swords is quite good in the tarot. I know, Ace of Wands though is a 1, isn't it? 7 though. I don't know. 7 mature. It's only a meme, isn't it? Might not be true. Seven's number of magic. That's mature. I'm sure it's true, isn't it? I thought I read that in a Terry Pratchett book. Something. Punch myself in the head with a load of sticks. I want to get there. 5, 27 and 7. 27's rock and roll age to die. If you add it together, it's number 9, isn't it? The curling stone. $20. A position in life you have long desired will soon be yours. What could that be, I wonder? Work in secret or quiet, whatever it's called. What did you want to do when you were a child? Well, I wanted to be a ballet dancer, and I wanted to be Dr. Dolittle, and I wanted to be a teacher, and I wanted an imaginary zoo, and I wanted to be Dr. Dolittle, to be honest. So there we go. Now I am. Sticks. And what else do I want to do? I wanted to be a witch, and I wanted to have a twin. It's true. Where's my twin? You don't have a twin. Well, I think I do. No, you definitely don't. Well, you can do anything you want when you grow up. Okay, I'm going to have a twin then. I'm going to be a witch. And I've been on TV. I've done that.